Hello everyone and welcome to another late night stream of Rogue Trader. It's been actually 3 weeks since I've last played. It's actually 25th of February. So like the last 2 Saturdays I missed due to different reasons. And so it's been a while since we last played this. But I haven't forgotten about it. I do want to continue, and that's what I will do today, so let's just load back in. Because story-wise it should prove rather interesting. Last time we got kidnapped or taken prisoner by the Dark Eldar of all things, which is one of the worst fates you can probably suffer. And now we are stuck in... it seems to be rather loud. Let's see if I can turn that down a little bit more. Let's go to 50. I guess that's a bit better. Okay. So we are stuck on Commorragh, of all things. The Dark Eldar city, if you want to call it that, their capital, hidden in the Eldar webway, so it's not even like technically in the Milky Way in a certain degree. And what the hell is that? Like a death slide. Fun! It's over for you, join us. So we were like Left 4 Dead or something. There was a court scene where like they were trying to interrogate us. But then there was also a scene where one of the Dark Eldar got disgraced or something. And so there's also some like Dark Eldar intrigue going on, but I'm not quite sure what exactly. But we were just Left 4 Dead here, but there was another one, not a Dark Eldar but a Harlequin, who are like a neutral faction. And like he helped us out, but we seem to be in pretty bad shape. Let's see. 100 wounds, you're on the verge of death, permanent. Deformed bones. Doesn't say what the effect of all that is. I mean, oh, my perception is at 1, my strength is at 1, my toughness is at 1. My agility is at 20. I see. Okay, so all of these have like a 30 penalty. Agony of flaying. Okay, hamstrung reduces strength. Agony of flaying reduces toughness. Deformed bones, agility, and darkened eye. Something crawling inside your eye. Okay, so we're completely crippled and we have a mediocre revolver as our only weapon. That's pretty much it. Contracts are locked. This is going to be interesting. Can I talk to these people? They are apparently kind of civilian here, like non-Dark Eldar, just random people. It is nigh impossible to identify this horrendous spawn dressed in rags as a human being. Or rather, a genetic anathema descended from human beings. The mutant city's appearance is complemented by brutal scars and a partially flayed face. Seem to have made an equally poor impression on the wretched beggar. He ties up and rasps, "You look like a grog's pet. How are you still breathing with wounds like that?" Perception test failed. Oh, big surprise with like a perception of 1. Agility minus 30, this is a robbery, a 10% chance. Attend me, commoner, for your help I shall shy with riches. That sounded gleeful and caused a giggle. I think I see how you got roughed up like that. I've looked at you for 5 seconds, I already want to put a bullet in your skull. Why should I help you? Perhaps we can strike a deal? You wanna train? I've got things to train. The beggar lifts his rags and you catch the dull glint of a pistol handle. What have you got? Apart from your innards or whatever the thing is that keeps trying to fall out of your gut. I say we keep what we have to ourselves. I figured that. Trade between two beggars, what a laugh. You reek of blood. That's not good. The smell draws a lot of attention around these parts. I'm out of here. Crosses fell down from above. You hear them whispering about the beauty of their long descent and the cruelty of the impact that broke their cold bodies. As you can see, Dark Eldar architecture is not exactly inviting.
What in the world?
You find nothing?
A new challenge for me?
It's a quarter chance, maybe I get lucky.
That didn't go as I'd hoped.
Blasted Voigtvir, killed your people, taught in your banner and replaced it with the heretical Harlequin. How does Voigtvir factor into all of this? Ah yeah, he was in league with the Dark Eldar, I remember. I think that's why we ended up in this mess. We were trying to capture him or something. Wounds barely hurt at all and your body feels surprisingly light. Maybe we're already dead? One foot in the grave. Even the quest is called that.
None shall stand in my way.
Come on, get lucky.
This cannot be.
Nope. I've got nothing for you to take. If you turn into the cuff and lie down, it will be easier to breathe and your lungs will stop burning. Nah. Keep pushing.
What in the world?
Come on, just give me a lucky roll. Okay, where do I need to... Okay, there's an exit. Let's check this direction. So we need that people, it must be Voigtvir. Pleasant voice, the strange device invites you to put your hands in its depth and press the activation button. Whatever the hell is this? There's already people sitting on it. The enormous eye stares at you through the glowing portal, or rather the portal is the eye of something enormous. But it's more patiently waiting for you to step inside. So nothing back here.
Victory awaits.
Yo, Sora! How you doing? The lurk didn't work. No, it worked. There's no text alert, but there's a sound. Yeah, I'll show you again. There it is. Yeah, for some reason Stream Elements can't do a sound and a text at the same time. Maybe I can find a solution for that eventually, but couldn't find something yet. But nice to see you, man. How you doing? And hey Beans, what's up? I'm just chilling and playing Rogue Trader after like a 3-week hiatus. You fool, you have a death wish? That's why they came here, to get people like us. Okay, that didn't work out for him. Can I get some answers maybe from this guy? Commorragh warrior. Okay, can apparently like climb across and bypass them. Or I probably have to fight if I just go. I have this shitty revolver.
This cannot be.
That actually worked. But I saved. No, I failed the test, but I still got across. Did I take some damage or something? Maybe another fresh injury. He might have stuff on him. Wait, I heard about this. I think there's like a stealth section.
I won't tolerate weak human scum.
Okay.
What's that whimper, monkey?
So much for stealth. Let's go here. Can't buff myself or anything. Can just stay here and shoot.
All too easy.
Let's say more damage. And more damage on them. 33% and deals no damage at all.
Already done.
Yeah, I'm not a fighter character. This is probably not going to work very well. But let's see how far I get.
Your misery is my treat.
Uh-huh. Okay, that actually dodged. I mean, like, my tendons have been cut, I can't see at all and stuff, but apparently they can't hit me. Works for me. 26, 12. Computer, yeah, don't worry about it, I'm here.
Nothing I can't do.
They dodge too. Okay, this is going to end fast.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
I need at least one character who can properly fight.
Bastards.
Because I want to play Hadel, otherwise what was stopping you? Why don't you just play Helldivers? My back is starting to hurt again. I don't know what it is the past few days, but I am having back issues. I don't want to play with randoms. Is that a hint? Are you trying to tell me something?
It's about time.
I have no idea how this...
The Xenos.
Huh?
I'll adorn myself with your flayed skin.
I mean, this game wasn't built for stealth, so this is probably going to be kind of annoying. Busy! I thought the man has no weekend plans. Victoria. Ah, also sounds good. Okay, so no matter where they look, I also mustn't get too close to them. I want to check the beggar. It's my best chance of getting gear at the moment. Come on, go away. It's a knife.
Follow my lead.
Okay. It's something. Lost connect with the flagship. Remove trophies. Yeah, I just want the knife. Where's the knife? Huh? Huh? Yeah, I picked up a weapon. Can't just deny me my weapon. I have 20k. I'm doing fine, except for my back hurting for some reason, but apart from that, I'm doing alright. Just having a chill weekend. But did you see that? They took the knife. Let me just try that again. I need that weapon. I mean, I'm not good with a knife either, but I would feel a little safer.
Victory awaits.
Having that.
Die.
Ah, crap.
What was that whimper, monkey?
Better find out what the quick load button is soon. I have a feeling I'll be using that a bunch. Maybe I should also just get like a warm water bottle for my strained back muscles or something.
Smite
I'll adorn myself with your flesh.
They didn't get that close last time. Where's that Harlequin? Can't you just cut them down or something? Do I even need to go? Okay, that's apparently far enough.
I'll lay claim to the stars from the face of the galaxy.
What was that whimper, monkey?
Okay, F8 is apparently quick load. Go away. The idea is kinda good. Having the character as like the stranded escaped prisoner in this hellhole. But did I get the knife now? Oh, now it worked, okay.
I won't tolerate weakness.
But the execution is a bit lacking. I think I want to check.
Smite the
Fuck.
seas.
Oh, don't dare to disappoint me.
I got like a character skilled for combat could probably just kill them all.
It's about time.
But I am not. Oh, there's a dead end. Thought I could get up there.
A new challenge for me?
So I have to go there. Okay. At least I got a knife. No, don't come closer. Don't come closer.
Feel my wrath.
Shit! Okay, this is not good.
Follow my
I'd like to have
lead.
at least a little progress today and not be stuck doing this shit the entire stream long. But they will both go here, so I can probably sneak through the middle. So what's more loot? Why are you going here now suddenly? You were just going there.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay. That worked. I should be able to get the goods too. Yeah, I know I don't have contact with the flagship. That's alright. Grenades, boots, agility. Agility times automatic dodge, and armor I can't wear. What do they do? Toxic damage, armor penetration, melting effect.
I'll lay claim
Grenades
to
are
the
probably be my
stars.
best bet actually. Shriekers. What the hell are Shriekers? They don't seem to be aliens.
won't tolerate weakness.
Into the arena, I will make Commorragh tremble and shout my name. I kinda doubt that you have even a glimpse of a chance. But go ahead and try. What are they even shooting at? The brave enforcer spent the every waking moment training. After all, Voigtvir could return at any moment to take over your ship again.
It's about time.
Yeah, you keep hallucinating, man. To the pit. Out of the frying pan into the fire, or what? Where's my companions? Where's Abelard? It'd be so much easier with him. How often do I have to actually watch that?
Follow my lead.
Malice. The area found yourself in is filled with heady smoke and the walls are lined with living shadows. The center of attention is a snake-like Xenos. He's engaged in conversation with a pale, harried-looking Drukhari and pacing her mind, much like everyone else in here. This particular breed of abominable Xenos is unfamiliar to you. But its appearance alone speaks of a vicious nature and inborn wickedness. It's a Slith, and we fought them before, so I should know them. 90% chance, survey the room. Everyone gathered here is armed. They all bear scars and some even have fresh wounds. Notice a few humans among the Xenos. They clamor in a mishmash of tongues, and their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. They are thick with an all-pervading sense of doom. Your trained eyes do not fail to notice that virtually everyone in this place is under the influence of some substance or other, and powerful ones at that. It seems to have wound up in a narcotics den. The leader of this gang is powerfully built. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. His long tail coils around and around as his snake-like head sways gently from side to side. The Xenos is enjoying a state of blissful relaxation. His companion, the gaunt Dark Eldar, is looking at him obsequiously. Her entire body is adorned with hundreds of embedded steel beads and thousands of red injector marks. May we speak? The snake-like Xenos either fails to notice your presence or simply ignoring you. Iridescent eyelid membranes slide over his eyes, momentarily shattering them. Not that a telling look among his kind. With the learning to look at you, the cadaverous Dark Eldar mutters. Malice wants you to disappear, pathetic whelp. You are Malice, I take it. His serpentine head turns to you with inhuman fluidity, his forked tongue tasting the air. I am Malice. You are an inconvenience. Get lost. You'll find out how Malice deals with inconveniences, humanling. Can I actually attack them? Probably just end up dying, right? You watch detach the surprise as drops of something red spray slowly through the air. Is that your blood? The clawed hand that has sliced open your throat leaves behind a crimson trail. Surprise the last emotion you feel before your consciousness goes for dark for good. I don't even get a fight, I just die. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
Yeah. We've had that before. Okay, blah blah blah. Survey the room. Observe the Xenos. Talk. You are Malice. Lovely day we're having, isn't it? He casts a sidelong glance at you and says skeptically, not for you by the looks of it. You are right, I could use the services of a healer. So go and look for them elsewhere. Quiet, I'm wounded. Makes you think I care. No, don't answer. I don't care what makes you think that. I can pay you handsomely. You have nothing, don't waste my time. The Xenos keeps his attention focused on the Dark Eldar, but his scaled fingers holding an elegant-looking injector catching his pleasure. He speaks slowly and inadvertently like a snake about to enter brumation. Shoot the Dark Eldar in the head. Carouse, 0%. Then let's ignore them, there must be another way. Okay, those are all shriekers. There's more back there. Try to fix the mechanism, tech use 80%. Examine the gladiator's wounds.
Challenge for me. That didn't go as I'd hoped.
He's still alive. Medical test failed.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Is this also a dead end? Looks like.
It's about time.
Yeah, this
I've
doesn't
always
continue
read.
either. So the only thing I can interact with is the people or this mechanism here.
Follow my lead.
This has an 80% chance. I don't even know what it is. What did I just do? It makes steam. That's amazing. I'm not sure. Let's see what's going on. Gotta stop at 625. What's at 625? Sleepy torpor induced by the low temperature has been replaced with a languid ease of an undisputed element. What's happened is game night, so I gotta mentally and physically prepare for it. What kind of game night? What are you playing? The convector has been repaired, help me. Why should I? The convector's fixed already, what's the point in me helping you? Jackbox. What's Jackbox? The little strength you had left in your body has run out. You collapse to the floor in the darkness and nearly extinguished. Your mind permanently envelops your vision once more. Through the drumbeat of your heart, you hear Malice's voice from somewhere far away. Fine, patch up the humanling. He's proven to be more useful than the rest of you put together. Do you know Scriblio and Cards Against Humanity? Yeah, okay. I know Cards Against Humanity and I think I've played Scriblio as well. Sensation slowly returns to you. Your body's still in pain, but you're no longer on the brink of death. Your wounds have been crudely closed with metal clamps and your throat is pocked with injector tracks, as though you have been wearing a neck pillow of needles. The one who ran at this first aid to you was certainly not a qualified chirurgeon, someone who would typically be appointed to administer to the person of the illustrious rogue trader. Drawing, storytelling, rap battles, detective games. So basically you're having like a party night, essentially. That sounds fun. Sounds fairly fun. It's been a while since I've played that. I used to play that more often with certain people, but because like that relationship just like we went each different ways, so I don't have like someone to play stuff like that with that often anymore. It looks like you're back with us. I don't know whether to offer my congratulations or commiserations. Let's just wait silently. And join if we have space. But tonight I won't have the time anyway, because I will play this probably for a few more hours and then go to sleep. But thanks for the offer. How's your weekend going, by the way, so far? Enough lying around. Get up and we'll discuss how you are going to pay for your rescue. As soon as you stand up, you are seized by a strange sense of unreality. It is as if you are still there in the wicked darkness and everything around you is merely a twisted mirage. Doubt seeps into your mind like a poison, sundering its contact with your body. You have to make a deliberate effort to hold on to the thought that you are you. It's just tiring. I'm doing good. Also a bit tired, but that's just like Saturday for me. Going from like the work week to the weekend often has me feeling a bit exhausted, but it's an alright kind of exhaustion. So today just chilling. Went to town for a little bit. But apart from that I just stayed home. Rented a few videos for YouTube, stuff like that. Watched some YouTube. Cooked dinner. What, is your mind maggot giving you trouble? I saw it latch onto your spinal cord when you were being patched up. A fat, well-fed grub it was, with lots of teeth. It's dying now. They have a short lifespan. And that means its poison is especially toxic. You'll lose touch with reality from time to time, and when the mind maggot dies, the final dose of poison will make you think your body is not your body at all. And then your heart will just stop beating. Could have pulled the thing out of you, of course, but I thought, why should I? Consider it a guarantee of your gratitude toward me. When you've earned your healing, I'll release you from it. Where are you? Yeah, when I go into stream, Sora, I've been checking out your channel a few times. But every time I go there, it says like, oh, it was 7 hours ago, it was 14 hours ago. So I've never been lucky. I am Malus, and the rebel you see are my shriekers. We are gladiators, the bleeding meat of the fatal thirst's combat arena. We are the beasts who go out there to kill and die in glorious deaths for the entertainment of the Dark City. And this den is our pleasure ground. Where am I? Commorragh. Oh damn, I spelled it wrong. The Dark City. The underside of existence, the realm of the Dark Eldar. You heard of it, humanling. It's around Tuesday at like 6 PM Est, so it's probably later for you. Let me see what 6 PM Est is exactly. Time zone Est. -5. I'm +1, so it's 6 hours difference. So it's like midnight. Midnight my time on a Tuesday. Well, technically on a Wednesday then for me. It's going to be difficult. Unless I have like vacation, then I can do it, but on a normal work day, I usually go to bed earlier than that. Ah, fuck. Ah! Chilly in my eye. Why did you decide to help me in the end? You're a cocky whelp, but feeble like all members of your race. Your cockiness had not gotten you killed yet, which means you must be someone important. And you might be useful. What is a mind maggot? A kind of translucent slug. It is a parasite that can only be found on this side of reality. Mind maggots feed on your memory and they inject toxic hallucinations into your mind to stop you resisting. Dark Eldar can train these creatures and use them to show their victims devious mirages. And what do you want from me? Kill for me. Go into the mangled sector and find a freak called the Commissar, one of your kind, and spill his guts for me. Do that and you will earn my favor. And the chasm, that counts for a lot. Who is this Commissar? A prisoner of the Dark Eldar who thinks too highly of himself. Instead of dying in the arena without any fuss, he's hiding, gathering other slaves of the race around him and making pathetic plans to get his revenge. Sounds like just my kind of man. Many of you kinda listening to him. See how few humanling shriekers there are? They used to all come to me, but now they listen to the Commissar and no longer come. The Mangled Sector, what an off-putting name. It's an off-putting place. It's the base of the spire in which we live. Commorragh is stitched together from scraps of various dimensions, and in the Mangled Sector, the seams are starting to rip. Space is collapsing into itself, and entropic radiation is off the scale, spawning all kinds of abominations. And the sector itself is slowly but surely turning to nothing. So when Hinged Humanling went there recently, what did I call him? A Saurian? He was old but strong, and too loud. His visit probably stirred up all the freaks. Should be more careful and quieter than he was. Okay, if Abelard is there, then I absolutely have to go there. You'd have to be insane to set foot in a place like that. Insane, or an outcast like the Commissar hiding from the hunt? Are you? What kind of games do you play, by the way, Sora? Why do you want me to do it? I don't want to drag my whole gang into the Mangled Sector. The place will kill off 3 times more fighters than the Commissar's crew will. That means I need to send in an assassin. The Commissar's fighters know my shriekers, but nobody knows you. And besides, you don't have a choice, which means we'll see you through to the end. But I'm going to need a better weapon. Prove that you're useful first. Through this, and Malice will see that you have a decent toys to play with. But not before. In the meantime, you can pick something out of the junk pile. What happens if I say no? But we're going to punish you. Okay, I basically have to do it. Think of lying to me and running when you're on the street, look for a humaning dressed in red and with a cock on his chest and a face full of misery. So he's taken alone with nobody to help him, your death will be just the same. Could that be Pascal? On stream I'm different than off stream. On stream I've played Dead by Daylight, Rocket League, Hell on Night, Doki Doki, Fall Guys, Outlast, Omega Strikers. So I sense a certain direction into horror and multiplayer stuff. I'm up here again.
None shall stand in my way.
Was there anything else? Oh, there's some stuff to be looted. Ah. Can I send stuff to cargo though? Okay, let's see. I need at least... let's get all the armor over here. Sword. Let's just get everything into the inventory right now. Can't be picky. Okay, well, we'll take a dodge penalty. But that's alright, I guess. I do have decent ballistic skill, and there's a sniper rifle, that's good. Last gun. 5 shots. 12 to 16, but only 1 shot. 6 to 8, 3 shots. So this means I dodge. Let's just take the armor off altogether. Where does this lead? Probably not very good. Let's ignore that. Breaking the connection between body and mind.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
But you seem to be doing quite well, Sora. I saw that you have like almost 700 followers, I think. And forgive you for being a bit like slow. Not quite as talkative today, I'm just a bit tired. Just a little tired. Let me get back into it. Sure, collect all. Don't worry. You've been very nice.
Tolerate weakness.
I appreciate that. You seem to be a very nice guy. That's also why I've been trying to at least catch you live, but no luck. But I will have a vacation coming up soon, like in about a month and a half. Like late April, early May. I'll have some time off. Was more first person? Nah, it's all kinds of things actually. I mean, Warhammer basically is just a setting. There are strategy games, there are shooters, there's RPGs.
What in the world?
So it just depends on like what you want to do with the setting. And this is like a classic RPG, which I got in December last year. I've been like playing almost every Saturday since. Hey, there's new stuff.
It's about time.
Just random trading goods. Yeah. Blah blah blah, it hurts. Attack use 40%. So you don't know much about Warhammer?
This cannot be.
Locked. Not really. But if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I find it's a bit difficult to like just explain everything.
Excellence matters.
Did it work? Ah, it worked. Ah, nice stuff. Seems D&D like. You mean this one in particular or in general? Whenever there were a shot on the trail, actions triggered the rare gains. Okay, that's for bounty hunters. That's not for me. Run and gun. That's also not for me. That's all for different classes that I can't really use at the moment.
Victory awaits.
This one has a different name, so maybe... Here's dialogue, yeah. So this mutant does not look as cocky as last time you met. Armed and not bleeding from 100 wounds, you must be more formidable sight. How about buying yourself a pair of boots? The beggar shows off his filthy legs with surprisingly decent boots. Your boots. Where did you get those boots? They're from a stiff that was lying in the corpse dump. A friend of mine pinched them and gave them to me. I didn't steal nothing, I swear. It pains me to behold how your faith has withered, son of the Imperium. Tell me, when you announced his light, turned to lies and treachery, and in doing so became like Xenos and heretics, was it worth it? The beggar's eyes glaze over and his lower lip trembles. His mind is no longer here. His thoughts have turned inward. I really did believe once, before I ended up here. What am I now? I steal boots from corpses. I beg Xenos and others scrum for scraps. Thrown them is what's become of me. As if released from a feverish haze that clouded his eyes for years, he looks around in disgust. Full of determination, he takes off the boots and hands them to you. Take them. I have a job to do. For too long have I suffered the mockery of these pale-faced beasts. It's time I paid them back for snuffing out my humanity. So long! With the expression of grim resolve on his face, the beggar limps away from you. And he's probably just going to get killed, but at least he's going out in a blaze of glory and I got my boots back. Yeah. There we go. Will I have to do that like with all my equipment now? Wait, mangled sector? What the hell are they doing? Only when wretched victims die inside the device. Doesn't even say where this one goes.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Let's head back again first. Oh, there's some more loot. With a knife. Yeah, I know that I can't reach the flagship.
I won't tolerate weakness.
God damn it, game. Oh yeah, that was the locked chest. I forgot about that. But what is up here then? There was a switch I could activate.
None shall stand in my way.
Whoops.
Victory awaits.
I have no idea where any of this leads. I'm really just lost. Cutthroat Dark Eldar. Please don't talk to me. Tech use.
Done.
Oh, it actually worked.
A new challenge for me?
Putting that roof thing there was not a good design idea, and I can't even zoom in close enough to properly get it out of the way. Activate the switch. More goods. Let's only tech use 40.
What in the world?
Perplexed.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Portal to the arena. I don't think I want to go there yet. I need Pascal
It's about time.
to crack all these locks and stuff. Just not skilled for that. To the anatomical opera. What is it? Come on, just let me walk for a second here. 20%. Where does this one go? Doesn't even say. 20%. 20%. Maybe it's a shortcut. Maybe this leads here.
None shall stand in my way.
Ah, people I can loot. Flag armor. And auto guns. Loot it all. And it brought me... Yep, down here. That's what I thought. But I think I'll get the warm water bottle because this is really driving me nuts slowly, so... Be right back. Yeah, that seems a little better. Okay. To the mangled sector then. Ah, it's the anatomical opera after all. So it both leads to the same section. Okay, it's not that comfortable after all. Ah, here laser shots. Retrieve the save athletics 0. Okay, never mind. Yo, that's my knife. Thanks. I've cut my eyelids off to keep my eyes vigilant, dangerous everywhere. I don't think you can keep your eyes long like that, but go ahead and try.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, there's Abelard. But is there another way that doesn't require athletics? Abelard, I need you.
I rise to the occasion.
Ha! But digested? What is this place? Body was recently dragged through here.
A new challenge for me?
Demolition. Let's talk to good old Abelard. You barely recognize your loyal seneschal, Abelard Visarion, in this pitiful hunchbacked figure. His officer's bearing, his broad shoulders, his direct and piercing gaze, all gone without a trace. What you see before you is a decrepit, quivering old man rummaging through Meldor's refuse and mumbling under his breath. It takes you a second to make this sense of his hoarse lisp. Katharina, love. But second fruits? Of course, love. The children are making mischief again. Katharina, where are you? The old man's frail voice is laden with tenderness and longing. Seneschal, this is your Lord Captain speaking. Oh, Katharina. Abelard laughs faintly and immediately launches into a bout of coughing. Deep lines run across his face and a blurry film of cataracts cloud his eyes. The dry symptoms are at it again. Another council session. Another appeal to the legitiums. They will never be satisfied, love. Till they make us and our children disappear. Perhaps we should just give in. You always say that Dark Eldar is not your home, love. Would you like that, love? Would you rather leave? Leave it all behind? Go somewhere far away, away from our toils. Okay, let's see. What options do I have? Seneschal is an army officer who submits to 30 degrees is to be considered traitor and heretic. I think I'll pick this one. This is good. 75%, 100%. Seneschal, the addendum prefectorum militarum to the Tactica Imperium states that an army officer of the Imperium who submits to 30 degrees Xeno influence or higher is to be considered a traitor and a heretic. I will have no heretics under my command, Seneschal. I order you to conquer this illusion at once. Get to it, officer. Abelard flinches. His brow furrows and a glow lights up in his watering eyes. Heretic? I recommend that you brush up on your regulations before accusing an officer. The addendum primum mirandum abolished the Xeno's influence categorization and therefore... His vision somewhat cleared, Abelard looks at you and takes a shuddering breath. It's the Bloodlord, Captain. You're alive. With a groan, Abelard tries to straighten his hunched back. Thank you, the God Emperor. God has not found you yet. Then again, given the circumstances, it may be for the worst. What has happened to you? The thrice-blasted Xeno simply chucked me aside like a piece of rubbish. I went to look for you, for help, and I ended up here. This is where it found me, that thing. Memory fails me. All I can remember is bits and pieces, and needles. It pumped something out of me, and it pumped something in. I seem to be in one piece, except that creature... How should I put this? Its needles siphoned the strength out of me. I feel older by a good decade or two. My word, I think I am older. That could be why I started seeing things. I never thought I'd live long enough to go senile. What was the thing that attacked you? Spot of nightmares. So ghastly, my mind refuses to picture a clear image of it. Nothing but meat, metal, and many, many needles. It feasted on me. Feasted on my very soul. It would have devoured me whole if I hadn't gorged itself on another before me. I will find a way to restore your time to you, Seneschal. Pray, Lord Captain. There's enough strength in this body yet. Your Seneschal will not be so easily broken by some... Could just use a brief respite. Who is Katharina? Albert gives you a tense, embarrassed look. My late wife, Lord Captain. I think in the time I wandered around here, my sanity may have suffered. A temporary lapse, I hope. It appears my mind can no longer stomach the kind of horrors that space has to offer. I saw her by my side. Saw a different time. A different place. Where are the others? I haven't the faintest idea, your lordship. All I can say is, if I have managed to survive down here, the others stand a chance too. There are no weaklings in your retinue. Well, I, for one, have had enough of this heap of filth. It's time to move, Abelard. I could not agree more, Lord Captain. I serve House of Alenkius. Nice. He's not quite so badly wounded as I. He just has stolen time. But he's taking his weapon skill. Pretty decent toughness. Let's equip the man. Because he has nothing on him. He has a pretty snapper coat though. Look at that. Okay, he doesn't care for dodge anyway, so... Let's give him as much armor as we can. And probably the greatsword? Or what's that? Axe. No, greatsword will be good. There we go. That's not for him, that's not for him. That's better than nothing at the moment. Okie dokie. What's his athletics? How high is that? 75. Good. So this I need Heinrichs for. At least now I can make this jump with pretty good chance.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Indeed, Abelard, indeed. I also theoretically go for that hanging safe I saw earlier. I can do that when I go back anyway. Dagger dice? Indeed. Okay, I think I don't need the knives anymore after all.
Victory awaits.
Lorzinos. Do I even have Lorzinos? 30%.
Excellence matters.
It even worked. Okay, got some Xeno artifacts or something. Skin the corpse, what? What? Chameleon lion skin. Okay. Is that a quest item or what is that? Yeah. Okay, we got some stealth skin. Interesting. Oh, there's the save. Athletics 45. Even with Abelard, it's only a 45 chance.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Test failed. Oh, it's gone. Okay, I want that save though. I know this is not a technically safe scamming, but I want that safe. Wait, where is it? Orientation. Oh, there it is.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
But I can't open it. Okay, but at least it's there now. Okay, reality is really falling apart here. I see what Malice meant. Return Agenta. Ooh! Rogue Trader. Sister Agenta greets you with a glowing gaze and a confident smile. The God Emperor did not forsake his chosen one. I pray that our paths would cross once more. Yeah, me too. Sister Agenta. Thanks be to the God Emperor, you are here. And you look as prepared for new trials as ever. Master Viserion. A loyal seneschal never abandons its Lord Captain, does he? I'm just as glad to see you alive. Your arrival is timely indeed. With the Empress chosen on our side, we can come out of hiding and exact vengeance upon the enemies of humanity. But I shouldn't take up your time. Speak instead with the Commissar, the one who leads these valiant souls. He will tell you everything we need to know. Who are these people? I found them. Subjects of the Imperium who were taken to the state of misery and despair, scattered across this vast chasm. They were condemned to suffer for the amusement of enemies of humanity, but the beasts were wrong in thinking they would simply resign ourselves to our fate. I share my faith in the future with them, the future that we will claim with his name upon our lips. Who is this Commissar you speak of? A loyal servant of the Emperor who has not lost the will to fight even in this impenetrable gloom. He has mastered a resistance, everyone who can hold a weapon and refuses to accept the fate of a toy in the clutches of vile Xenos. The dwellers of these dungeons are myriad, and most are lacking in soul, courage, or willpower. The Commissar and his associates seek out the true champions of the Imperium among them and prepare these people for the battle against the Xenos. Providence itself has brought me here. I assisted the Commissar in his search in hopes of finding you among the captives. I devote myself to helping the faithful yet frail pluck up their strength and guiding the able yet desperate towards hope. And my efforts have already borne fruit. 2 squads have gone on a scouting mission to discover safe passage out of Commorragh. What happened to you after you ran into that trap? My memory betrays me. I lost consciousness soon after they dragged us into the shadows. I came to in a filthy arena. They had set some clawed beast against me. When I slew it, they sent another. I killed them all, one after another, and the unseen spectators demanded more and more. At last I had an opportunity. One of the beasts I fought damaged the enclosure, and I managed to escape the arena. You should have seen how quickly the scum who whooped and cheered from the stand set off after me. I forged a path with sword and bolter, and wandered for a long time in darkness. And then I wound up here, where a loyal servant of the Emperor found me and gave me a chance to serve him again. You will join me, will you not? I have served the resistance for as long as I could. My duty to these people is done. It's high time I rejoined you and pursued my original mission. But first, allow me to offer a few final words of guidance to my flock. Servants of the Emperor, children of humanity, be strong in your resolve and pure in your faith, for our deliverance is at hand. Steel your hearts, for a great trial lies ahead of us all. But the reward for passing it is freedom. Okay, so no round of cheers for her, but at least I got her back in my squad. And her stats are even completely unaffected. She is doing good. That it pleases me. Then let's see. What can we give her? Heavy stabber would be fun. Or an auto gun. Let's see. 5 to 8 damage, 7 shots, 12 range. Burst fire costs 2, single shot costs 1. 3 to 5 damage, 10 shots, 9 range. I think this is going to be a bit more flexible to use, so I also got these for her, run gun. There we go. Anything else? I mean, I could give her like a sword and engraving. Let's give her the revolver as a reserved weapon. Okay, with her on my side, maybe I got a chance. Oh, there's the commissar already. Want that stuff first. Yes, walk into a live fire range.
None shall stand in my way.
There's goods there, and they are locked behind a demolition thing, so maybe the goods are actually... Maybe the goods are good.
I better myself through my service.
Yeah, we've had that. Fencing boots. Riposte gloves. Okay, that actually was quite good. Even got the melter charges back. Okay, let's see. The wearer gains 2 times agility parry when using swords. Whenever the wearer parries with a sword, they immediately counter attack, causing the attacking damage to become staggered. That's not bad. That's definitely not bad. Doesn't have high agility, but still. Oops, it's the wrong boots. There you go. Whenever the wearer successfully dodges or parries, they gain momentum. That's also good for him, I think. This is for assassins, so that's no good for him. Gain agility and dodge against attacks.
I won't tolerate weakness. A new challenge for me?
Okay, let's talk to the commissar then. Makeshift Aquila looks pitiful, but the evident diligence and passion that went into its creation speaks of the piety of its makers. The stately man in the commissar's coat and the tall Saros cap greets you with the sign of the Aquila and a solemn announcement. Now the loyal servant of the throne has found his way to us through these confounded catacombs. Fear not. Approach. If you have faith in the Emperor, then you will find only allies here. The Emperor protects. Indeed, the Emperor protects. Let's see, look at the Commissar. One might think that the archetypal commissars from Imperial Guard propaganda posters are all live drawings of this man. He has a large and powerful jaw, his eyes are hard and fearless, and the small scar over his brow adds a certain rugged charm to his features. His coat, though worn, has been diligently cleaned and mended, and the skull on his tall cap has been polished to a shine. Who are you? The man replies with clipped precision. Commissar Ayako Sotny. My brothers and sisters in arms prefer to call me simply the Commissar. Was assigned to a regiment of the Vicantian Zouaves, and I fought in the battle for the vault of Commorragh Secundus, where I was wounded and taken prisoner while unconscious. Having recovered from my wounds, I carry on fighting the wicked Xenos as the head of the local resistance cell, which I founded. My valorous comrades and I sabotage the enemy's activities while we devise our plan of escape. Keep up the good work, Commissar Sotny. Will do. We stand for the Imperium. What does your resistance do? Our first ongoing objective is to keep bolstering our ranks while seeking out prisoners who haven't yet lost faith and willingness to oppose our nefarious jailers. Our second priority is to arm ourselves and train. I teach my soldiers the basic of guard tactics in order to mold them into fully fledged assault units. Most importantly, we gather information and plot our escape. And the day when we pave the road to freedom with the corpses of the detestable Xenos is nigh. What were the circumstances of your capture? We engaged the enemy on the world of Commorragh Secundus in the marking marches of the Calixus sector. The loathsome foes of humanity were known to launch raids in the area, so we received orders to defend the good subjects of the Imperium. When the profaners descended upon us, we gave them no quarter. The enemy was routed, and my unit drove them back to their ships. Our counterattack drove a wedge into their advancing horde and thwarted the invasion, but it also meant that we were cut off on both flanks and surrounded. We fought valiantly for several hours to stop the enemy ranks from reforming for a new onslaught, until we depleted our munitions reserve. By that time, our superior officers had already fallen, so I led my people in a barrel charge. We taught the Xenos a lesson in blood, and then I have no memory of how the battle ended. I came to consciousness in this foul place, disarmed and on the verge of death. I thought I'd die, but it was not yet time for the Emperor to release me from his service. I require medical assistance. You do not look too badly injured, and we are suffering from a severe shortage of medical supplies. But to save what we have for critical situations. Mother sent me here for your head. However, I have no desire to cause you harm. That scaled miscreant has long since wanted me dead. He craves my soldiers. He forced us from our base to this perilous place. But he will pay for our schemes soon, once my plan is set in motion. It's a disgrace to serve one such as he. You ought to join our ranks instead. Together we will break out of this accursed city. What is your escape plan? Some of our own have captured a small Xenos ship that was moored for repairs at a remote unused dock. Okay, that's a lucky find. They eliminated the crew quietly, but left the pilot alive to sail the ship back to real space. We can get to the dock through a dimensional port located at our old base. Was it Sergeant Vigas's squad that was tasked with capturing the ship? Did he survive? The Emperor protected him, and he did not fail the Emperor. Vigastus is in good health and waiting for us to arrive. Regrettably, Menace and the Shriekers drove us out and took over the base, so the first order of business will be to confront them there. I propose that you take him by surprise and deliver the first strike. We will support the attack from the outside. Logic test failed. Okay, pretty low chance. Only 30. The Commissar's plan is bold, and the odds of its succeeding are bleak. However, it seems improbable that anyone in Commorragh is prepared for such a decisive covert action from the city's prisoners, so the Commissar and his people have the element of surprise on their side. Who are the people under your command? The complement my unit is composed of prisoners from various Astro-Military regiments and a number of planetary guards. They formed the assault squad that went on the special operation under Sergeant Vigastus' command. The rest are common people who had the misfortune of being captured by Xenos. Serfs, nobility, administratum clerks, technomads, void workers, monks. Anyone who found the courage to take up arms. The only kinds you won't find here are heretics, lawbreakers, and cowards. Trust me, Victor Gross II. These people can be relied upon. In the darkest hour, they found a source of resolve and faith. And each among them is ready to give their life for the righteous cause. Many already have. Have you managed to accomplish so much? Every morsel of intelligence we have acquired and every step of progress we have made was paid for in blood and pain. The information about the dying cabal that dreads entering the docks of its enemies and instead moors in an abandoned area was forced out of captive Xenos. The knowledge of the port was brought in exchange for 1/2 of all the weapons we had stockpiled. And taking that ship cost us several lives, each of which was worth more than this whole blasted city. But still, I have an uneasy feeling about this. Like, that the Dark Eldar are only allowing this to happen because they're bored and need some people to hunt or something like that. Or they're using him to, like, get all the resistance fighters in one place so they can cut them down and be rid of them. So I'm expecting a twist, but so far it's still the best thing I've got going, so let's join. My brothers and sisters in arms, a new fighter has joined our ranks. The Emperor's grace is with us. The Emperor protects, brother. Okay. So what are my tasks at the moment? Find a way to escape. Find the missing companions. Find Pascal. Kill Malice. Or bring Malice to Commissar's head.
It's about time.
Okay, this was the save. What is this then? That other loot? Ah, that, yeah. Demolition. And Xenos lore. Then let's head back for now. I need to fight Pascal. What was that? That was no angel, I imagine.
This cannot be.
What were the Dark Eldar called that had the wings? Was it Hellions? No, the Hellions were flying around on these, like, surfboards. Spiky surfboards. To the pit, to the arena. The Anatomical Opera could be what I want. Wasn't there a shortcut?
Follow my lead.
Yeah. So many switches. Okay, let's try the opera then. Not this way, me. What do you mean not this way?
None shall stand in my way.
Okay. Maybe the arena then?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Was it too early to go there?
A new challenge for me?
Can't go yet. Then I probably have to kill Malice. Which I can't imagine will be an easy fight. Surrounded by gladiators, and the Slith are pretty strong.
Victory awaits.
The last time we fought them, they posed real trouble, and there I was properly equipped and had a bigger troop.
Follow my lead.
Lots of these guys around. Is there anything here I can use to my advantage still?
None shall stand in my way.
Just a bunch of beggars. I think there's no helping it. I'll just have to go for the kill. I have some questions. Tell me about your kind. The Slith? Kind of greedy people. We always wanted more, and that's why we're bad. No, I'm not gonna say they're growing appetite. We could have conquered half the universe if we need to. The ones that held us together fell away, replaced by more beneficial and attractive alliances, and mankind scattered. No one needs other people, all you need is yourself. Why are you called Malice? It's an accurate reflection of my nature, more or less. He's very chatty for like some weird, brutal alien. I'd like to watch me serve the assassins and to kill him, and they named me Malice. I have 100 attempts on Peril's life, and only once was I too slow. There was enough to lose my employer, now I'm here. What are the Shriekers? Shriekers are a gang of the doomed. They live in expectation of their inevitable death in the arena, and the death makes a lot more sense than all the other deaths offered in the Dark City. We are gladiators. We go into the arena to rip helpless meat to shreds, then we become the helpless meat ourselves. When the end is predetermined, and in this bias it's always predetermined, so does your death in more simple terms. Stop being afraid of it and you learn to enjoy life. We are a gang of people who enjoy life. The animals kept for blood sport. That's what you think. Yes, you're just livestock, but I'm the shepherd who gathers them into their hearts so the homunculus heavens don't have trouble in the first. Catch me for the arena. To know more about the arena. The arena circle is life in Commorragh. Without the psychic sustenance created by pain and suffering, the masters of the Dark City would die off. Just how they are made. The angry come to the arena to gorge themselves, and the witch cults that rule the arenas ply their guests with bloody spectacles and heinous torture. The chasm is controlled by the Fatal First, not the biggest witch cult, but an old and respected one. 3 succubi stand in its head: Tazara, Keikaris, and Sinistoria. Most influential of all. But Tazara disappeared not long ago, and Sinistoria has been lying low ever since she forged an alliance between Harlequin and the Reaving Tempest. So the deadly Keikaris is in charge of the arena. How is Commorragh structured? Commorragh is hidden on the underside of existence, and they're stitched together from scraps of various dimensions and spaces. Long ago, the Eldar created this place as a port, but now it is their refuge from She Who Thirsts. Commorragh has more bleeding spires than you can count, powered by the energy of stolen suns. Eternal war for power rages here. Ambitions and passions are the fuel and the fire of an endless conflict of open clashes and covert treachery. The tops of the spires are the domain of the Cabal Archons, and reigning over all is Astrubal Vect, the supreme overlord of the Cabal of the Black Heart. You will see them, the ruling elite, when you die in the arena, and they will feed on your suffering and gain new youth through it. They seem eternal, they live so long, but they will die one day. Commorragh itself will die. It has been dying for thousands of years already, disintegrating at its foundation. Nothing in the world is eternal. He's very philosophical for some mercenary. Where exactly are we in Commorragh? This is the chasm, the place where those destined for the arena of the witch cult of the fatal thirst eke out their existence. It's also where the homunculus casts off end up. Taventias, from the covenant of the baleful thorn, he has his own little nook here where he conducts his experiment. The chasm is endless source of raw material for his work. The best results are destined for the cabal of the reaving tempest, the patron of the witch cult of Taventias in particular. Why do you think I wound up here? Could care less why you're here. My guess is you were dumped. The chasm is a cesspit. Everything gets thrown in here, rubbish, bodies, prisoners. It all simmers together until the Dark Eldar masters fish out whatever they need from the pot. Fighters, entertainment, living flesh. Well, the commissar says hello. The two humanlings have plotted against me. How predictable. Shriekas killed the humanling slowly. I want to enjoy his torment.
Die, inhuman scum!
Fear me, monkey.
Okay, Malice is very strong. And I'm in a bad position here. Oh, there's cover though. Maybe I'm not in a terrible position. I definitely need Abelard here with me. And Agenta. Why did it trigger? Don't tell me.
That's a lot of
Oh, there it
clankers.
is. There it is.
That's a lot of clankers.
It is. And I are only 3 people, and
That's a lot of
2 of them
clankers.
are the primes, so this is going to be an interesting fight.
That's a lot of clankers.
Let's see. Save your points, Bean Man.
Suits my purposes.
Or the next redeem will be far, far away. Okay, let's see here. Front line.
Nothing
like
I
this.
can't do.
Did it work? Oh, I think it did. Backline.
Not my specialty. Absolutely not.
Can't place that properly. That's not good.
Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
60%. Too far away. The chance to Abelard in the back.
Already done.
That was bad. That was bad.
My fate shields me.
Ouch. Okay, she dodges that. Nobody dodges that.
Show me what you've got. I'm
And
in.
Agenta is in melee, which is not good because she's supposed to be my main ranged damage source.
Blooddeath won't be easy.
Oh dear.
My soul shall become my fire.
Oh dear. Alright. Now that warm water bottle is getting in the way. But I think I eased the pain on them. On the muscle. This is kind of a shitty fight. We'll have to reload this again. But my last save was there? Oh dear. Should save more often. Okay, how am I supposed to win this? My own character I can't really fight. I'm just a buffer, basically. Buffer, debuffer.
It's about time.
Okay, let's click through the dialogue again. Have some questions. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. Tell me about the arena. Tell me about Commorragh. Tell me more about the Commorragh. No more questions, I must go.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Maybe I could like hole up on one of the flanks. There's more shriekers here.
Victory awaits. I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Let's try it like this.
Take a knee and bow before.
Okay, they're
me.
there. That's good.
Tough little thing.
They aren't hostile. So kind of Abelard tank here. And Argenta can take cover here. And maybe I've got a chance. Why can I run so little? Fuck. Move, move, move.
My tactics are flawless.
I give that to myself? No.
I don't have time.
Too
for
far
this.
away.
All too easy.
Okay, so I'm pretty much dead.
Suits my purposes.
Oh wait, no. Maybe I'm not dead yet. Just got some movement points back. Ah, excellent.
I shall not fear.
I still got a chance. Good. Okay, put the front line here. Backline on myself for better dodge. And rear
Nothing
on
I
her for
can't
better ranged fighting thingy stuff, you know what I mean? And then give him some
Already
buffs.
All too easy.
Do you have the range to shoot someone from there? Yes, you do. It's not a whole lot, but it exists. Movement points. If it hits, will cause our target to take a toughness resistance test. Knocks the target prone.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Skill is lacking.
Ka-ching! Okay. What else can I do? Overwhelming stratagem. Trenchline stratagem. Better cover. Let's just wait it out. I've got the grenades too, mustn't forget that.
Carnage beckons.
Now they're clustered, I like that. What is this again? Next attack will cost 0. Automatic dodge.
I'll do it. This is why
I don't use real pain.
Good.
faith without deeds is worthless. But you
Let's try to get her buffs up. The more versatility I get, the better shot she becomes, and eventually she will get like a bonus to critical damage and stuff like that. So just keep that going.
Time to slaughter someone.
Okay, he's not invulnerable.
Hold on what you've got.
Curse this, you
Even
miscreant.
with the increased dodge, they still hit me that well. Nasty. Okay, Abelard. Can you charge? Yes, you can.
Target well.
Good strike.
Pain tenfold.
Very good strike, actually. Force distraction. Bulwark. Wall of Rockreed.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, good.
At your beck and call. I'm not interested.
Taunt as many as you can.
I will do my duty.
Let's see, Rockreed, Bulwark. Rockreed. Okay, this man will stand. Stand resolute and strong.
I'll pass.
That's too far away, 8% chance.
Not a problem for me.
Was it bad? There's no better cover for me, is there?
Nothing I can't do.
Extra turn for her. Just fire into that mess there.
Doubt is for the weak.
Got a kill. Good. Good.
This is unacceptable.
She's still being buffed. Voice of command. Can't be targeted at the moment. Then how about
Already done.
cover efficiency increase here?
Malice drives me.
Matt is just standing back there and doing not much. Oh, Matt is trying to shoot me. That's not good. Okay, let's see. Steady superiority. One additional attack each turn. Or extra attacks equal to the rate of fire. So also increases the rate of fire.
Power resides
Let's go for
in
that.
the will of the righteous.
I've got an automatic reload.
As the Emperor
Start shooting.
commands, I act.
Uh-huh.
I'll do it.
Next kill incoming.
Eradicated.
Good. Next
Faith
buff
without
incoming.
deeds is worthless.
There we go.
As the Emperor commands, I act. You, my
I'll
Emperor.
show you the real pain.
Doubt is for the weak.
That's a nice, tasty burst fire here.
This is why I
Nice. Another kill. Good. This is getting somewhere now. She can't target Malice from there, but she can target these
The
guys.
Emperor commands, I act. You, my Emperor.
Excellent.
I'll do it.
I just got more shots. And keep going.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Is why I was chosen.
And still more shots.
Doubt is for the weak.
And still more shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act. You, my Emperor.
And still more shots. Okay.
I'll
Keep
do
going
it.
then.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Headshot. 79. Okay, that was it. But still a pretty good turn.
Scared yet?
Like half the enemy team is done for. The Commorragh wars are done for, which were the strongest of them probably. Okay, not good. Looking for the Rogue Trader himself.
sure hand.
Alright, we got the counterattack. Yeah, good man. Let's see. It could and should probably. That's no issue. Need to keep my dear rogue trader alive. Damage deflection, what else?
It will be done. Indeed. It will be done.
Okay, that should be fine. Ah, there's the reinforcements. Excellent. Quite excellent.
Suits my purposes.
Better cover him here, please.
I am
And an extra turn, please, for her.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So you can get back to killing business, Agenta, please. 24, 95,
Doubt is for the weak.
47. Okay, she's got good damage buffs going already, I see. Can't target that Shrieker. Is there even anyone else left? Commorragh Warrior? Wait, there's another Commorragh Warrior?
Each strike is a prayer.
That was misnamed apparently on the map. Would like to get a closer, but there's no cover. Need to get her here. Let's just reload. What else can you do? Hit against 12 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Could be enough to get her into cover here. But it's risky. It's not enough to get her into cover there. I can't count.
Guided by faith. I'll do it.
Let's use run and gun instead. Ah, this is hard cover. Okay, that's good.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Let's start doing some damage on this guy. But we still have... Yep. Another buff. And wildfire too for even more attacks.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Holy hell. Can we do that again?
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. Agenta, I love you.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
Okay. Pretty good. Let's see.
All too easy.
Let's give move to him. Is he in range for... No, it's too far. But I can use him as cover, actually. Let's see, I want to get him into melee with the Shrieker. But it's probably not going to work. Still I'm gonna try.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
I can get there though.
I will do my duty.
Good enough. Then get him into hard cover here. Let's just move the front line.
Not my specialty.
Or not. Let's not move the front line. Her turn.
Emperor commands, I act.
But let's give Abelard some chance to shine too, so he might get some kill as well. There we go. Okay, with a little tactical thinking and taking a better position, this actually worked out quite well. Victory, comrades! Duty beckons. Our allies are waiting on the other side of the strange rift, so let us not waste time. Starting a strange Xeno device. The commissar points at the rift, presses a few buttons, and the rolling to make entities die down, forming a stable portal. What exactly awaits us on the other side? Loyal comrades on the stolen escort ship with the spy taken hostage. It will take us back to real space, where, Emperor willing, we will send out the distressed colony to be saved. By his grace, may this turn out to be true. Are you coming with us? I will bring up the rear and make sure no one falls behind. You will lead the charge. Act as a shining example of duty and valor. The Emperor is watching. Let us not falter under his gaze. But I haven't found Pascal yet. What have we got here? Heavy leather armor, that would be good for Abelard. A trophy last gun. Heavy greatsword. Some nice looking stuff here. But I found a better armor for you. There you go. And look at this sword. It's like almost twice as good as the one you have. You're welcome. What's that other thing? Trophy last gun. 20% armor pen. That's actually pretty good. Not bad at all. Looks cool too with the camouflage pattern there.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Can still loot a few more people. Another trophy last gun and Xenomesh. What about these guys? I just killed your employer. They don't care. Okay. Oh, you're still not dead? Okay. Interesting. Probably not good news for me, but interesting. Okay, so we need to find Pascal. I wonder where he could be. And I've checked all the streets and I haven't found him there.
None shall stand in my way.
Can I not leave?
Follow my lead.
When I go into the arena, I hope this wasn't like some kind of trap to just get me fighting for an audience. The moment you cross the portal, you realize that something is amiss. The thousands of Dark Eldar all around you, the towering bulk of abnormally bloated muscle whose face is hidden behind a black mask. None of it fits the Commissar's description of the quiet dock. You have brought good meat. You have done well, Commissar. Examine the monster. The Hulk's body is crisscrossed by thick, ugly scars as if someone stitched it together from different pieces. Its huge muscles are disproportionately swollen and riddled with peculiar wire-like magnetics running under the skin. Its backbone has been stripped of flesh and encased in a steely grip of a spinal transplant, and its face is hidden by a black helmet. The Commissar has betrayed us, comrades. This is a trap. How perceptive. You should join the Inquisition. Impossible. He will pay, treacherous serpent. You'll pay for all our brothers and sisters. How many have you left here at the deaths? Confess. Oh, so many, sister. Even more than usual lately, ever since volunteers started flocking to the sounds of your sweet sermons. Satan's blood. I'll rip out your throat with my own hands. Farewell, comrades. Deceiving, manipulating, and nudging you towards your death has been an honor and a pleasure. The Commissar jumps into the closing portal before anyone gets a chance to stop him. Satisfied cackling booms from behind the monster's black mask. Foolish meat. Falls for the same trick every time. Here's what happens to you now. The monster's grunting, slurping voice sounds oddly familiar. They're about to unleash fighters and beasts that will seek to eviscerate you. So try to survive until the end of the fight, meat. No one is expecting more from you. But should you kill something after all, do it painfully. Unless the master's craving for death agony is sated, they will release me into the arena. And you will regret that, got it? What is this place? The gladiatorial arena of the cult of the fatal thirst. This is where masters come for new youth, and where pathetic meat from the chasm is brought to die. Another dogmatic choice. Dress the fighters. This abomination says that our death is certain. But even in death there is a choice. To be butchered like cattle or to die for the Imperium. Do not let the Xenos decide your fate. May you leave this life with the Emperor's name on your lips. With a roar, some of the fighters make the sign of the Akida and ready their grenades. Their pale fingers clutch the pins as they steel themselves for a fight to the inevitable death, intent on taking as many enemies of humanity with them as they can. Pretty words. I hope your death will be pretty enough to match them. Off with you, meat. Yeah! Fight, 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 fight! Oh, there's that treacherous girl. My wild hounds will enter the arena to taste the blood of its wretched challengers, bathe his souls in their suffering. Like your guesses as whether the prey can overpower the predators. Okay, these things are pretty strong. I've also fought them before. For more refined entertainment, watch the ousted Dracon of the Reaving Tempest fight for his life against the glorious champions of the arena, the blood-stained proselytes. And in the red corner, so it is so hard that only the tribe of violence can soften its scars and enjoy the massacre of the fearsome flesh gorger. Today will try to kill him again. Because it looks like a space marine. Wouldn't mind a Space Marine. I know there's a Space Marine in the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's how you actually recruit him. Let's see if he's that good in actual combat too. Okay, so who's fighting whom now? I've kind of lost track. So I'm fighting the dogs. Wait, did that actually work? King of Suns are dead. That's actually working. Well, they went out in a blaze of glory.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Okay, I have to kill the rest of them after all. But they should be easy. Now that the hounds are dead. Let's see what's a good position. Probably just the other side of this, right? Eblard can just like take position in the center. And she comes with here.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Mm-hmm.
Already done. Suits my purposes.
Okay, let's buff him at 2.
Easy. Nothing I can't do.
Extra turn for
Suits my
her.
purposes.
Can she go for several targets at once? Here she can, yes.
I'll do it.
Taught you to fight like this.
Almost enough for a kill. Not too bad. 66, 66. Doesn't get better than that. Yeah, so need to place the zones down. Let's say here's ranged, here's dodge,
Nothing I can't do.
and Abelard can just have the
All too
center.
easy. Already done.
So I get a kill shot.
Opposing me
Nice.
was your biggest mistake.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
She can only target that guy. Okay.
Strike is a prayer.
Good.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Let's
As the
run and
Emperor
gun.
commands, I act.
Place her here. She can target that guy and go for a kill shot.
Doubt is for the weak.
There we go.
Faith
Buff.
without deeds is worthless.
And that's it. Hey, reload. Okay, that was fast and easy. Are you surprised the Fallen Dragon has defeated the best warriors of the arena? The cult appreciates it. Marajai I, Zeresh, has been granted the right to join the Bloodstained Proselytes, our circle of champions. What about the Space Marine? You expect to see a monkey challenger survive the vicious hunt? Do you savor the sight of the flesh gorging around the mangled enemies? Is your fatal thirst quenched? Alright, Space Marines have that ability that they can eat their enemies' flesh, and I forgot what the benefit of that there was. There was something more. I'm not sure, like they gained their memories or something? I don't know. What have we got? Serrated mono knife sounds good enough. Xeno mesh. Scrap chainmail can go over there. Heavy greatsword. The Ripper. 8 rate of fire, 10 penetration, 8 range, over penetration chance. Need that many great swords. Another Ripper. Okay. Can I just like walk out now, or how does this work, this arrangement? There's a pair of stairs, I guess I just go. Look at his gaze to the soaring Dark Eldar craft and the squirming bodies nailed to his side. That's Sergeant Vigastus. I recognize him, I know his voice. Victor Gregors II helped me. We have to save these people from this torture. One of the Dark Eldar on board sneers upon hearing Ganta's shouts. Eliciting a wave of approving cheers, the Dark Eldar kicks one of the groaning bodies, blatantly savoring his untouchability. Impossible. I am unsure that the figure Ganta pointed out. Let's give him a mercy kill. How did that fail? Can we just do it again? Not like this. End of suffering, it is now or never. There we go. That's really for the better. With Dark Eldar, like one of the old taglines for the old codexes, Dark Eldar. Like the tagline was, "Pray they never take your life." So it really is better to just end it right there and there, quickly and relatively painlessly, then let them have their way with you. How do I get down there? Can look at that from above. No, I can't. Okay then. Let's leave this place. Back to the streets. Maybe we can find Pascal there. Long last? I don't really need long lasts anymore, I think. Neither do I need normal knives. Auto pistol. This could be good for a Genta, maybe, as a reserve weapon. Whatever Heinrich's is. And the rest. We have a quest for Pascal, and we have information that he's here. Ah, there it is again. The stranger standing before you brings to mind a motley colored, long-limbed, dull abandonment carved and detritus. The bright colors of his sleek costume seem comical against the unremitting gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful horned mask that hides his face and a dark hooded cloak he wears pay tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move the Xenos makes sings with theatrical precision and apprentice grace. You can decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. Well, given that that's a Harlequin, it's probably one of the same. Have you ever heard of such Xenos before? What is he doing in the chasm, and why is he standing before you now? The strip of putrid flesh offends your taste? Oblivion comes now. Here its nocturne place. I am that starless strain that chills the soul. The peace that doom throngs pitches into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond. So I tread the steps I say, escape fate's grasp. Get the words for a moment. I'm looking for my missing companions. Do you know anything about their whereabouts? Whose life so dearly does the merchant prize to boldly now disrupt night's melody? Let's see, Pascal. Amidst the shadows dancing round a seer, crimson streak I spied by flesh consumed. Malevolent, but not his own, I fear. A vagrant languishing alone and doomed. Cassia. The one who mastered flesh's mysteries, the soul's enigma is what plagues his mind. All those who glint are noticed by the rest, he now holds prisoner within his hall. The one who mastered flesh's mysteries. Okay, she's in like with the homunculus. Probably in that other area. What was it called? Anatomical thingy. But I could ask for Heinrichs. What is this dance you are so intent on drawing me into? Steps you know already, vagabond. A knife-edged minuet you must perform. In oblivion, foes and your own friends. So heed by sounded well, it holds the key. A melody of snarling agony, beginning now by running flesh bewitched, through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry. It calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the hall behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestress art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined. The baton sets the beat of every heart. And entrails are for him an instrument, and veins the living stave sounds parallel, yet death to him is no impediment. For corpses tuned do carry just as well. Through spectacles of blood and gorge forged past, should crave your eyes to glimpse sun's light at last. Okay, iconoclast. I think it's perfectly clear there's a certain maestro of flesh who conducts experiments under the bodies of others. He has a laboratory that cannot be accessed by fighting in the arena to draw his attention. With his assistance, I will be able to escape the chasm. Oh yes, and your name is Nocturne of Oblivion. Have I missed anything? Zerzer stills and looks at you intently. He's not accustomed to anyone so adroitly and quickly navigating his verbal labyrinths. That much is clear. At last you hear a low chuckle behind his mask, and the Xenos clasps his hands slowly, saying only one word. Bravo! Okay.
Victory awaits!
Interesting. Let's see, did I get anything new? Yes, the auto pistol for her. The Ripper. It has a higher rate of fire and more penetration, but less range. And less damage. But I think I'll stick with the autogun she has. That can go. Trophy last gun. I already have one of those. Okay, I think I'm good then.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I still don't have Pascal. But at least now I know where to look. So there's the anatomical opera, that was it. To the pit, to the mangled sector. Maybe I can also go to the mangled sector and kill the commissar for his treachery. But let's go anatomical sector first.
It's about time.
Oh, there's that wing thing again.
What in the world?
Use of profane xenotech. Where's Heinrichs when you need him?
None shall stand in my way.
All these tests I could have succeeded. If I had Heinrichs. Can I just go there now? Meet. The master ordered that you be let through. When you approach, the field magnetic brings your life inside the monster's bulk. An injector hisses, filling its blood with compounds that cause its veins to bulge and its muscles to swell and twitch spasmodically. What kind of creature are you? I am an ecothist, servant of Master Tavantius, his meat driver. Get new material while the master cuts. I manage his business. I look after, I look. Putting our pitch. Some mechanism inside the Hulk's body springs to life with a hiss and injects something into the clear tubes out of his flesh. I watch. Tech use minus 60. He has 0. Peer through the slits of the mask into the monster's eyes. For a brief moment, you lock eyes with the monster inside the cramped dark of the visor. The creature hastily turns away and growls, but you certainly have glimpsed something human in its eyes. Fear, perhaps, or grief, or maybe even shame? What is an ecothist? An Argmatic warrior is called a wreck because the homunculus invades his nature like a conqueror, wrecks the mundanity and creates perfection from whatever is left. An ecothist is superior among the wrecks as well as the strongest and the most frightening. What offenses earned you this hideous transformation? Not offenses, labors. I toiled to be granted this honor. I begged for it, and I received it. It takes a true fool to ask me to transform into such an abomination. You are weak, meat. That means you are the fool. I am not foolish, I am weak and condemned. The homunculus servant howls and starts punching the black mask with his massive fist. A choked sob-like howl is heard from the inside. Then the huge hand unclenches and a much softer, almost human voice calls out, Your Lordship. You know who this voice belongs to? Achilles Scalander, a spy for the Inquisition, and a traitor. Ah. Is that you? The monster's voice is so calm now you cannot help but recognize it. It is I, Your Lordship. As you can see, I have changed since we last met. What happened to you? I'm an experiment. Tavantius decided it would be interesting to sew monkey pieces into a wreck. He remade me. He put colonies of mutagenic infection into my flesh. Pumped me full of chemicals, cut me open and took out some pieces, irradiated me. Didn't know what else he did. He took his time. It was painful. By the time he finished, I could not remember how he had started. Why have you been pretending to be a dumb brute? I am a brute. Hey, Galaxy. How you doing? Don't worry about it. A cursed soil burning with rage and locked inside a ghoul of tortured flesh. My new organs make me go blind with loathing. My mind has degraded. The homunculus has no need of a servant prone to excessive cleverness. Talking to you awakens something in my unconscious mind. I do not think it will last. Why did you betray me? They broke me. When the Dark Eldar attacked Dragonus, I was captured and tortured. It lasted an eternity, and then they stopped and I realized that merely a minute had passed. The time in their hands is as malleable as other people's bodies. It was followed by another 31 eternities, and at the 32nd I broke and agreed to tell them everything they wanted to know, to carry out any order. They made me their sleeper agent and left a parting gift. Each night I experienced an eternity every hour. I almost stopped sleeping, survived on a diet of recap and injections, and waited for the day they would order me to betray you. Then great happiness came. It was the last allowed to go through with the betrayal. Then I was no longer needed, and they delivered me to Devantias to be remade. Galius Galanda, I sentence you to death for treason. I do not think I am permitted to die. The insurgent citizen clicks and drives pistons into the giant's body and responds with a blind howl of undoubted rage. The brute lunges, but its strike does not startle you. Another mercy kill. Hex rifle. Rex Macro's territorial gland. How's your weekend been so far, Galaxy? Okay, so I guess I just go in there now, huh? Well, I don't think I will be playing too much longer. I've been tired all day. It's kind of fine at the moment, but I doubt it will last too long. And the back pain is annoying. Oops. What the? I've fallen and I can't get up. Did he step on a banana or something?
Thank God for cold.
Alright. Alright.
Follow my lead.
Where's the other two?
What advice do you seek?
We shall
this
prevail.
seems to be a little bugged. Seven with rays that hound your pupils, burning and biting them like angry snakes made of light. With the buzz of the great you are walking on your bottomless abyss, it begs you to jump in and promise and embrace softer than any featherbed in the world. Ah, featherbed wouldn't be so bad right now. Oh, man. Wait, that's it? Thought the area would be bigger. Mort. Edelthread. The creature in front of you is a patchwork of skin stuffed with darkness, corruption, and sharp objects. Staring at you with his scalpel eyes, it grumpily remarks, "Such a disobedient specimen, you're still not dead. An anomaly? Its foul corrupt thoughts reach out to you, groping at your face. Do not touch me, you foul abomination. But I see you will soon become a very obedient specimen. Convulsive spasms, hysterical corrections. Come here. The creature pokes in the chest, its triangular fingernail easily penetrating your skin. A strange sound throbs at the edge of your awareness. It sounds similar to your own scream. A grotesque spider-like figure looms over you. Its limbs wave frantically, chittering and clicking as they rip something apart and stitch it back together. As you realize its canvas is your flesh. The Xenos' gaze is indifferent, and its low voice echoes through the room. The sample has been distracted, the specimen is alive. Body and mind are expected to function with a normal Commorragh monkey. There is something fundamentally wrong with the Xenos' silhouette and its twitchy, abrupt movements. And it sets your mind reading in disgust. Each of its mechanical tool appendages seems designed to be as sickening and horrifying as possible. I am Rogue Trader Van Melankis, and I have not granted you permission to extract a single cell from my body. Curious. Decreased cognitive function, including the loss of basic survival instincts. An expected effect of brain intoxication in a lesser organism. The Arabenian urged me to pay attention to your allegedly extremely gifted self-specimen. Let us see it if you make a good tool. What exactly did this Arabenian tell you about me? This information should not burden your undeveloped mind. The Arabenian told me enough to give you the chance to enter my anatomical opera. This is all you need to know. What do you want from me? You will return to the arena of the Fatal Thirst. You will kill a few of the witch's fosterlings for me. You'd even spill the blood of one of the bloodstained proselytes. They are long overdue a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place, they lack respect. They do not appreciate my work, they fail to recognize my authority. Choke on your own icon, human. I will not be complicit in your foul schemes. A sharp claw touches your chin, pierces your skin, finds it imperceptibly thin nerve, and your body convulses in pain. This response is unacceptable. Focus, monkey. I will make you into either a wreck or a diamond on which I host orgies. You will be the far more useful in either of those forms. An inaudible yet deafening sound invades your mind. Your eardrums are ready to burst. The only sound you can hear is the Xenos' limbs chittering and his ice-cold voice. Abandon an illusion of choice. You will do my will. And if you stop resisting and start behaving like a good specimen, you may eventually receive my help in escaping Commorragh. You hear a shout and the sound of someone moving behind you, but the homunculus points his claws directly at your eyes and all goes quiet. The monster turns its gaze on your companions. Intervening would be inadvisable, servants. The specimen and I are having a conversation. Let's be brave here. I would rather die than serve an abomination such as you. How can you be certain of that? You have not yet tried. But you are about to. The darkness is dispelled by a sliver of light. The glinting scalpel into Vantius' hand. The homunculus offers you a crooked smile. I can keep tossing you from one side of death to the other for as long as I so desire. But I doubt that reanimating you again would be quite as amusing. I would suggest not incurring my displeasure. You are no more than one of my experimental materials. You have few options. The first option, and by far the most reasonable, is to obey and thereby demonstrate your value. The second option, which is less rational but just as acceptable, is to be obstinate. I'll find a use for you in any case. For instance, you could be processing a sentient soup that retains the sensations and awareness of its original form, and is therefore aware of everything that happens until it dissolves completely at the end of the digestive process. I see from your expression that you have already chosen. You surely didn't expect me to help you. I see the incorrigible assessment is behind than this if you are incapable of following his commands. No practical application. So it's like another game over. Indeed. Okay. Okay, so let's check through all of this again. Continue. Examine. Blah blah blah. What do you want? Let's say this one now. If you don't touch me again, my retinue will see you dead. Oh, I doubt that. While you were floundering between life and death, your servants became very agitated. Several ridiculous threats were uttered before your lackeys realized that the life of their master was completely in my hands. So they are going to behave themselves, aren't they? What just happened? Made your body perish for a short time. Then I made it function again. Such manipulations are trifles for one such as I. Even if we were to get hacked into pieces, I could bring them back to life. Although I would not waste my time on you. You are not worth the effort. Okay, let's cooperate then. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crude gear with you. I abhor such technological banality. But the creature as undeveloped as you may find it of use. As for your task, Avis and his bloodstained proselytes are here right now, in my anatomical opera. Go and look at the ones who will be your executioners when the time comes for you to die. What have we got? Mastercrafted Power Maul. Mars pattern last gun. Could be good. But this is my normal stuff. Oh, that's my normal equipment. Oh yeah, it is. It's my proper equipment. Then I have just become unstoppable. Oh yes. The sheer primitiveness of your technologies. Go specimen. Deliver Tavantes' measures of blood to the arena witches. I'd like to speak with you about a member of my retinue was delivered to you. Which specimen in particular interests you? Let's see, Cassia. The female with the exceptionally strong connection to the Veil as well as a number of rare monkey mutations, most likely a third eye. I am studying the influence of complete isolation from the Veil and the outside world on the specimen's ability, sanity, and physical condition. She no longer screams inside her reservoir, but she is certainly still alive, and I am not yet ready to conclude the experiment. Heinrichs. The monkey male with a consistent connection to the Veil. Beautiful endurance for pain. His stubbornness produces high-grade essences of torment, positively frothing with agony. Vitality is expended and you may have whatever is left. Pascal. The specimen prone to technomaniacal compulsions. He did reveal that name during his interrogation. Working on him was a curious process. He resisted my enhancement with such intensity. But then the specimen fell into depression, so lost interest and cast him into the chasm. A flawed specimen. He must surely be dead by now. I was curious to see what kind of symbiosis might emerge between rudimentary Monkey augments and my own unflawed creations. Much like cartilage infused with steroids will swell a subject's feeble body, new computational circuits sprouted throughout his algorithms. I found the process enlightening. Those from Metin deserve better than to be confined by you. Relinquish them. Why would I, specimen? Let's see, I could be really irrational here, or threaten suicide, but he said he can just put me back together, so that might not work at all. Let's just try it anyway. What a confident specimen. Do it, kill yourself. I can always reanimate your body, but will I? Yep, that's what I thought. Then let's try and reason. You find yourself other fighters. They can have prisoners, blah blah blah. I will find a way to free them. The traitor lured me in here and now serves you. What have you done to him? The specimen driven by a self-destructive desire for punishment. An interesting project. He was so committed to his petty sense of shame that he welcomed the changes I wrought. I used his materials to create a wreck. Performs adequately as a servant. Well, he's dead now. Show more about you into craft. The habit of conversing with specimens, but it increases your motivation to serve. What is your craft? An absurd question befitting the small monkey-minded kind. The monkey are artists of anguish and the masters of flesh. Delvers of unexplored sources of pain. The greatest among their people. My head holds a brilliant intellect, my hands command power over life and death, my body is the pinnacle of surgical discipline. Our minds are the knowledge of hundreds of generations. Are you aware of the beautiful variety of essences that can be extracted from the psychic energy of a dying sentient creature? Of the ways shades of torment and methods of termination alter an essence's properties? This is the great alchemy of death and transformation. I understand that the most fearsome Dark Eldar wars are created by artisans such as you? Without a doubt. Even the most skilled witches and mighty Kabbalites are outstripped by the pure destructiveness of our genius. It had long ago rose above the building of commonplace battle beasts. The monstrosities I create are unique. My last specimen, the Ctonus, surpassed every trifle ever made by my rivals. I fed the elite warriors until they escaped and hid in their mangled sector. I would have caught it, but then a new idea drew my attention. At present, I am working on a grotesque of previously unknown power built from the most exquisite and exotic body parts from strong fighters. Specimen, should you ever see the corpse of a fine warrior or mighty creature lying at your feet, give the best part and bring it to me. No. I did survive the interrogation to which Marozai brought me. But it was given to me for disposal, pursuant to the cesspit. It's an anomaly that the specimen not die. I must consider things that are to do with the shredding mechanism. Okay. Wait, there's goods up there. This was a Commorragh. Ah. The tall Drukhari, whose body is riddled with painful-looking puncture wounds and dotted with metal rings and clamps, lets out a chuckle as you approach and begins speaking his own language. You elucidate his to life translating the words. Look, Carrion. Is this the monkey that cost you your place at the Archon sign? Marja's eyes flare with turquoise fire at the sight of you. Immediate uncontrollable urge to kill. The Dark Eldar seizes the blades hanging from his belt and freezes at the shadow of the metal-studded Xenos. Careful with the meat for the arena, Marajai. If Sinithoria has shot him twice for fighters, he will be punished again. She seems to enjoy pitting against Commorragh. Maybe this time she won't deem it necessary to give you back your skin after you slay them all. The motionless Marajai turns his head towards his skin, and you notice a thin red stripe over the neck below his ear, like a fresh stitch. Shaken with bear-contained rage, the former Dracon stares at it with dark eyes. I will kill each and every one of you, and I don't care if you are champions or not. I'm tired of this noise. We must go, proselytes. It is time for our next training session. Good, how do I get... Okay, there's a stair here, apparently. And I leveled up.
A new challenge for me.
Oh, there's the Space Marine.
Oh, to see them cut down.
Very well, this is Space Marine Angel of the Emperor. How did I fail this bloody test? Okay. Glory to the Emperor.
For us and the All-Father. What do you want?
Study the man. The huge body with a straggly overgrown hair perfectly suits the deep chilling voice of this man, of this beast in the guise of a man. Tribal scar-like tattoos cover his chest, arms and back, and you glimpse intricate braids on his mass of unwashed hair. His body begins to bear so many pale scars that you cannot count them all, and his muscles bulge beneath his skin like boulders. It looks like a statue carved from stone. It's clear that captivity has sapped this prisoner of none of his physical power. Your assessment is confirmed when you spot the remains of the Dark Eldar and the pile of a carrion at his feet, like one of the homunculus' servants. The Eldar's flesh appears to be making a fine snack for your new acquaintance. Listen closely to the song. Don't know the language. The sound seems crude and mangled, but not entirely lacking the harsh dignity of a form of Gothic. While also sounding similar to the rumble of a landslide, sharp and choppy guttural phrases jumping forth in a harsh rhythm. Try to join in the singing. Close your eyes and enter the flow of the song like slipping the fast-flowing mountain river. Words rise up naturally in your mind. They are not the same ones sung by the prisoner, but you sense their aptness. The words flows from your lips, full of surprising poetic metaphors and bloody details of nameless hero-fighting monsters and the light of unfamiliar stars.
You are the one who has supped the Mjord of the Skjalds, I see. In the long haul, some of my brothers will be eager to tell you of their exploits so that you would sing a saga of their deeds.
Who are you?
I am a wolf.
How did you come to be here?
My pack answered the Inquisition's call and came to the Coronis Expanse. There was a battle, and then...
The Space Wolves answering the Inquisition's call is, that seems unlikely because they are on very bad terms, actually. Like, shoot on sight bad terms.
The young wolves yearning to be meat for their brotherlings. To a feast of bolters they went out roving. Though they were but few, One long fang with them went loping. Not to see them cut down by sides unclean. The pups he sent scattering, and there stood alone the paths guarding. For a foe he long spied, one worthy among unworthy. The song of swords singing, they clashed with clamor and skill, until stood the old wolf upon the bones. Then, by the birds of battle, was he brought down. Was that clear enough? This saga sounds less interesting in prose.
Still more about your brothers.
That butcher sent you to spy for him, did he? Or do they know nothing of the Emperor's angels, the space wolves of Fenris, or the great Layman Russ in your corner of the galaxy?
But they keep in a cage.
For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the Xenos fear my will.
You suffered the same fate and was also captured, and they forced me to kill for their entertainment.
But I sit in a cage while you roam freely around their city. They do not fear you. Maybe there is a reason for that. Maybe our fates are not the same at all.
Don't they feed you?
A predator does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat.
There must have been a reason for this bloody repast. You must be able to escape, yes?
And why do you want to know?
No reason. But it could be useful to me.
To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong individuals. Me and my captor. That claw-handed Xenos.
Then let's leave it at that for now.
I won't tolerate
Ah, also leveled
weakness.
up. Let's see. Talent. Do we still have favorites left? Already have this feature, okay. Oh, they changed it a bit. Now we have those like marks to show what we have already picked. When Mr. Twister radius around the vanguard suffer a penalty to dodge. Against all attacks except the vanguards. So it would be 8%. More armor, but also based on fellowship, so not that good. More parry, but he's already pretty good with parrying. More strength for one round, huh? Almost increased by 5. Defensive stance. Don't I have defensive stance? Parry. Movement points. more wounds just like that. And that wouldn't hurt, certainly. Weapon skill training, strength training. It's still like a dodge penalty, even if it's not much, but it's still a dodge penalty. Let's get that. She gets a talent and a characteristic, nice. Okay. Gains 3 bonus to critical damage and restore versatility. Entering combat, the augmented gains weapons gain ballistic bonus until the end of combat. More armor for every second versatility, interesting. This could work well with the bonus I just gave him. He reduces the dodge, and she gains a higher critical hit chance. Let's keep that in mind. She never gets melee kills, that's useless. What was devastating attack again? Doesn't say. Extra turn? No, that's not bad. Weapon skill reduction. Interesting. Draw the character in the current party is the same archetype as this character. First archetype ability used in each combat by this character costs 20p less. We have done here melee, flame, and multi-attacks. Consumers and psychers deal more damage and gain bonus. Okay, let's see, I got quite a few. Critical damage for stock of versatility. Critical chance. Shoot in the hands. Sure, debuff sounds alright. Perception, willpower. Uses dodge chance of enemies, that could be good. Fellowship intelligence is already maxed. Agility, ballistic skill, toughness. What do we have here? Increase dodge. This can go. The enemies in the backline area, the first attack of the turn. The area costs less. Diversion zone. Lost railroad targets for 1 round. 6 deflection. Such an agility. That takes a while. Critical hit chance. Strategic perception effect. The 6 effects of strategic perfection. Next user applies the best of all strategies known. Refunds 1 AP. From the ground strategist, kind of hard to pick stuff for. If there are no enemies in the backline area, the first attack in the turn made by every ally in that area costs 1 AP less. Okay. Forced movement immunity. In the rear area gains 3 plus int bonus would be 6, so 9 plus half fellowship bonus, so 13 in total. Critical hit chance if there are enemies in a 5-star race around the ally. Let's just get that. I am really a bit tired. I think I'll just end it like now. Like the story-wise is pretty interesting, but I just feel that I don't have the energy in me to like do all the dialogues and stuff like that. I'm already talking less and less, so I think it would be increasingly boring to watch, so I think I'll just see about continuing this next week. I'd be better rested then, perhaps. I might also play this maybe not only on Saturdays anymore, but also maybe one additional one sometimes on work days. Because while I do like the game, I've been playing it for quite a while, and like if I stick to Saturdays only, it will probably take forever to finish. So I think I want to increase the speed a little bit by maybe going for 2 streams a week of Rogue Trader. And apart from that, tomorrow I will hopefully finally play Homeworld, the strategy game that Mr. Satan picked with his channel points. But that will not be a like this time of the day, it would be much earlier, like around probably like in the afternoon of my time. Next time I stream, maybe in the server. I would have a good time on one of the streams. You too, man. Thanks. Have a very nice Saturday. I think for you it's still a Saturday, right? Because for me it's been Sunday since been Sunday for 10 minutes already. But you should still be on Saturday. Yeah. So have a good. Sorry. Yeah. Good idea to end now. Yeah, have a good Saturday, man. Thanks for dropping in. And I'll probably see you tomorrow then. Either on my own or later on in Angel's stream. So have a good night for now. Bye bye.